What if I told you that there's something that about 21 people die from every day and it would only take you 2 minutes to help? This is actually true, and what I'm talking about is registering to be an organ donor. Since many of us will be turning 21 sometime soon, we'll have to go in and renew our licenses, and this is a great opportunity to say yes when you're asked if you'd like to be an organ donor. Organ donation should really be considered because it's free to register and donate, it's a life-saving gift that people truly need, and you never really know when someone that you know could end up on the waiting list. I'm a pre-nursing major, so I'm interested in healthcare, and also I'm an organ donor myself, so that's kind of why I'm interested in this topic. First of all, I'll explain what organ donation is, then I'll discuss the urgent need for organs, and last I'll explain how you can become an organ donor. So if you're considering becoming an organ donor, it can be comforting to know the facts about what you're actually signing up for. So first I'll explain what organ donation is. A 2015 post from clevelandclinic.org defines organ donation as the process of surgically removing an organ or tissue from one person, the donor, and placing it into another person, the recipient. Transplantation becomes necessary when the recipient's organ has failed or it's been damaged in some way. I think some people are also unaware of how many organs can actually be donated. On this slide, on my PowerPoint, is a list from 2015 on organdonor.gov of organs and tissues that can be donated, and I just have those listed on my PowerPoint slide. I'm sure we all know that donating blood is an option as well, but in addition to blood, you can also donate stem cells and blood platelets. While it's most common for organ donors to be deceased, another option for certain organs is living donors. The UNOS.org website, updated in 2015, states that a kidney is the most commonly transplanted organ from a living donor. In rare cases, segments of other organs, such as the lung, intestine, or pancreas, can be transplanted this way as well. Living donation actually is the preferred method because the success rate is higher. Now that you know a little more about what organ donation is, I'll go on to explain why the need for more organ donors is so important. It's important to have as many donors as possible because there are so many people on the waiting list. According to AmericanTransplantFoundation.org, updated in 2015, more than 123,000 people in the United States are currently on the waiting list for a life-saving organ transplant. This graph, which I have on my PowerPoint also, created in 2013, makes the need for organs a little more clear. As you can see, there are far more people in need of organs than people who are willing to donate them. According to a 2013 study by UNOS.org, 1,700 of the people in need of transplants in the United States are children. Organ transplantation is one of the most amazing advances in modern medicine. According to transplants.org, updated in 2015, the success rate of an organ transplant is between 80 and 90%. And just one donor can save 8 lives, and it can change the lives of more than 50 people. Life is unpredictable, and you never really know when someone close to you could end up needing a transplant. Organ donation doesn't just benefit the recipient, but it often benefits the donor's family as well. Not only does the recipient gain a second chance at life, but also the donor's family feels comforted by the fact that others' lives have been touched by their family member. I've included some photos, which are on my PowerPoint, from giftofhope.org that show how organ donation can affect both the recipients and the family of donors. And these are, this man named Andy says, "A family's selfless decision to donate let me live to see my daughter's wedding day," and there's just a picture of him. The next one is Melissa, who says, "Because of my donor, I now have a future with my husband and my cherished daughter, Chloe, whom we named after my selfless organ donor." And the last one is a guy named Dan, and he says, "My son Dylan is a superhero. We find joy and solace knowing he lives on through others." So those are just my examples from that. Now that I've explained the need for organ donors, I'll go through how you can become one. So once you've made your decision to be an organ donor, there are several steps that you need to take to make this actually official. So after you've made your decision, you should talk to your family. By informing your family of your desire to be an organ donor, you can be certain that someone knows your wishes regarding organ donation and that they'll respect them. Although most major religions in the U.S. actually do support organ donation, it's always better to talk to your family and make sure there aren't any conflicts with that. Another important step towards becoming an organ donor is to indicate your decision on your driver's license. When asked to be an organ donor, all you have to do is say yes and sign your license, and it will have the little heart, and that just says that you're an organ donor. You'll never be charged any fees for registering as a donor. The most important step in becoming an organ donor is to register with your state donor registry, and this is what a lot of people don't know. In Kansas, Donate Life Kansas is in charge of organ donor registration. Now I'll go through how to navigate this website and register as an organ donor. And on my PowerPoint, I just have screenshots of what to do for this. So my first one is just a picture of the front page of the website, and I show you have to click on join. Then I show the personal info that you have to fill out, and then you have to authorize your donation by clicking a box, and then you actually have to specify what you'd like to donate. So it gives you the option of all organs and tissues, or you can say only the certain ones that you want. So that's for that part of it. Overall, organ donation is a life-saving gift that people are incredibly grateful for. More organ donors are needed to keep up with the number of transplants that people need. So if you decide to become an organ donor, it's simple to register and your gift is truly appreciated by recipients and their families. Organ donation is something very important to consider. By taking just a few minutes of your time, you could save the lives of up to 8 individuals who truly need your help. If it were your friend or family member waiting on the list to receive an organ, I'm sure that any of us would want that person to be helped. Organ donation is your opportunity to give someone else the gift of life. Thank you.